Let me chill. Welcome, everybody. It's Robert with the Not Move podcast, and today we will be doing the WWE segment, Saturday night main event recap plus Raw recap. Okay, so we know this Saturday night's main event was something special. John Cena's final match. Man, I got a lot on that one, but we're gonna start from the beginning. So, my predictions for the first match of John Cena was Cody. It was Cody and Oba. Now, I had Oba winning, but it became Drew McIntyre came out. I mean, the match was great. It was going great itself. The whole entire match was going great. We seen Oba's finisher. We seen Cody try to do his finisher. I mean, they both kept kicking out. Oba has a lot of talent, and whenever he goes up to the roster, the main roster, or SmackDown, or he goes to Raw, whatever he goes to, I hope they push him. Like he needs to push right away. He needs to be at the top right away. And I think they're setting up a match with him and Drew McIntyre. They're actually about to move him up to their main roster, and him and Drew McIntyre will have a match. That's what I'm seeing, because Oba didn't like the fact that Drew did that, so then he choke slammed Drew. Yo, that was great when he choke slammed Drew. So with that match, it disappointed me because it ended in a DQ. I wish it wouldn't have ended in a DQ. I wish Oba would have got the win, and then it could have led to him challenging Cody, or maybe this could lead to him challenging Cody. Hey, we never finished our match. Drew interrupted it. I'm challenging for the title whenever he loses the NXT title. And then he beats Cody for the title. And I think that would be another great thing that happened. Like, there's multiple great scenarios we can go with this. I mean, he can go to Raw, challenge CM Punk, but Braun Breaker's probably, let's be honest, Braun Breaker might beat CM Punk now that we know who the Masked Man is. We'll get to that whenever we get to Raw. But we know who the Masked Man is now. So the match itself, I'd rate it a 7.5 due to the DQ. I wanted to see someone win. So we're just going to lead to the second match of the night, the Saturday night's main event. It was Ruka versus Bayley. Man, that was a great match. And for Ruka to get the win, I think it was perfect. Let the young star get the win, and it just pushed her way higher than she already was. So she got that huge push that she can use now. So she beat Bayley. She beat a future Hall of Famer, and keep going with it. And the Soul Snatcher, man, whew, that Soul Snatcher is clean, and I can't wait to see her use that on the main roster. I mean, I think she's gonna make her way to the top quick too. I mean, to have her beat Bayley and go how she did, I mean, it was great. So, and due to the fact there really wasn't no interference in that match, and they all, at the end of the match, after Bayley lost, she still got up, she lifted her hand, and she lifted the other girl's hand. She lifted Ruka's hand, and they celebrated the win, and then they honored John Cena. And I think that was perfect. I think that was great. So leading to the third match of the night. Well, rating of that match would be an 8 point. Actually, it would be a 9. It'd be a 10. I'm just giving it a straight up 10 star. It was a great match. It was a lot better than I thought it was going to be. And he didn't mess up with that match. I'll give that to Triple H. He didn't mess up on that match. So leading to our next match, we had AJ Styles and we had Dragon Lee versus who was it? Leon Staylor and Javon Evans. So that match, it was great. We had everybody flying from the top ropes. I mean, we saw the young stars keep up with Hall of Famers. Like AJ Styles is a Hall of Famer, and we saw them keep up with AJ Styles and Ray Phoenix, people that's been on the main roster for a while. And just think about it. They're both 21 years old. Javon Evans and Leon Staylor are both 21 years old. We'll have, if they decide to make this their career, we'll have them on the roster for a good 20, 30 years, 40. You never know. And I mean, it's going to be great watching them. Their style, their wrestling. I mean, and even when he had that match with Gunther, Javon Evans had the match with Gunther. Javon Evans kept up with Gunther. So that just tells me he's going to, I mean, keeping him in this tag team division is perfect. If you keep them two together, then have them come to the main roster, beat. I think the Usos are going to win against AJ Styles and Dragon Lee. But after the Usos win, have them come beat the Usos for the tag team title. Boom. It already solidifies them because they just beat one of the greatest tag teams to do it in the WWE. One of the greatest tag teams to do it in the WWE, they just beat. That solidifies them. They come to the main roster, beat them, solidified right there. But you know that's probably not gonna happen. But back to that match. AJ Styles and Ray Phoenix. I think that's the name. Ray Phoenix. Ray Phoenix won, and they reclaimed their tag team goal. The match was great itself. We saw a lot of top ropes. We saw AJ Styles, the Phenomenal Four. We saw everything, man. So we just had a great match, and I would rate it a 9.5, a 9.5. Leading up to this match, man. Actually, they had a sneak match into it. It was good. It was great too. It was a funny match. We had Miz come out, grabbed the mic, said, gave his little promo of why he should have been in the thing. Then here comes R-Truth. We knew it wouldn't be a retirement match without R-Truth coming out. And with R-Truth coming out, I think it made it even better because he's like, here's the guy's balls that you took away. And then he reads the name and he said, Joe Henry? That's whose opportunity I took? And Joe Henry comes out. I mean, where was Joe Henry? Matter of fact, like he just popped out on the ring. Was he under the ring? Was he hiding under the ring? Like, what do y'all think Joe Henry was hiding at? Like, that's the question. Where was Joe Henry hiding on this match? But Joe Henry came out, and then we had The Miz versus Joe Henry, and R-Truth was the ref. It was a funny little match. So The Miz gets hit with it. Then they do the "You Can't See Me" and do the five knuckle shuffle on The Miz, R-Truth and him, and then he hit him with a huge choke slam. Then got the 3 count on The Miz, and that's how that ended. Which that was funny as heck, man. That was actually really good. And then leading up to the main event, John Cena versus Gunther. Man, I loved how John Cena came out. WWE, I get why you did it, but why? Why? So they made John the never give up, hustle, loyalty, respect, tap out. And you could tell he didn't want to tap out. There was a smile on his face. Like, he didn't want to tap out. But he's like, I know I can get out of this. But he tapped out. because Triple H had it. So he taps out, loses the match. Because I wanted John Cena to win, I'm gonna rate it a low star. Honestly, I'm gonna rate it a 5. And the only reason, actually, I'm gonna give it a 7.5 just because it's John Cena, just because I love John Cena. You can't see me, by the way. And then they ended off with Cody Rhodes and CM Punk giving him the belts. And when they give him the belts to show him respect, he leaves his shoes and everything in the ring, saying that's his last time in the ring. And we'll see. Well, it's definitely his last time. I don't think we'll ever see him in the ring again. But great career to John Cena. And, man, that was a great Saturday night's main event just because I just hate how Gunther won, but it's cool. It's whatever. The main event card, I'll rate it an 8.5 just because we got to see a lot of young stars and we got to see their talent and brought more attention to NXT. And if you don't watch NXT, you might as well go watch it. Check out NXT, man. I'm telling you. But leading up to that, we're going to go ahead and switch this to Monday Night Raw. We had Gunther come out first, right? Gunther came out, and as soon as Gunther came out, right, he basically got on the mic. He said he walked around, then walked back to the ring, grabbed the mic, and said he made John Cena tap out like a little bitch. That's what he said. He said he made John Cena tap out like a little bitch. What? And then walks out. As he's walking out, everybody starts to look at him. He laughs. He talks. Adam Pearce calls him an asshole. They have the asshole chants going. Then this is what I predicted, and it looks like it's coming true. Goldberg's going to retire all the legends because we know AJ Styles is retiring in 2026. Well, we just got a teaser. As soon as he made it to his car, AJ Styles was sitting there. AJ Styles told him to get in his car. He looked at AJ Styles and did this. He said, "You can't see me." Gunther, it was a little tease that he's retiring AJ Styles next. So we might get Gunther retiring AJ Styles. So leading up to the next topic, we had the Usos versus the New Day. Man, seeing them in the tag team division again. I mean, I loved Jay when he was a singles run, but seeing them in the tag team division again might be good. And that match was an instant classic. I mean, I loved how my childhood just came back watching that. But man, I loved how the match went. The Usos won. We saw a lot of. It's like, are they gonna win? Are they not? We saw a lot of that, and I love the Jay Spear. I love the Jimmy Uso kick. I love the top when they get on top. Do they little Uso splash? Man, it was just great, and I rate that match a 9.5. It was actually a really good match. So, leading up to that, we saw Maxine Dupree versus for the Intercontinental Champion. And by the way, she is going to have a great Intercontinental title run. Like, when Maxine Dupree, like, they actually did great with it. With her, with whatever training she's been doing, she has so many new moves to her arsenal. And she just looks so good doing it. And it's like, damn, she's the perfect Intercontinental champ. They did great with that. I'm going to give them that. And of course, she wins her first title defense. She's had the title now for 28 days, and she's doing great. And let her keep doing the great work. For her, she's doing an amazing job. I'm gonna rate that match. I'm gonna give her 10 stars just because it was. I love the match. I absolutely loved it. Then we had a little backstage segment with. Hold on, let me get my glasses. I got to these on for a second. Don't mind me. They a little broke, but it's okay. But then we had a backstage segment. We had Braun Breaker and they were talking about the Masked Man. They were like, "You know who the Masked Man?" Paul Heyman said it. We don't know who the Masked Man is. Um, then they were like, "Is CM Punk's coming to the show?" That's what Braun Breaker said. And they were like, Logan Paul was like, "Nah, I need your help with Rey Mysterio." So they didn't attack CM Punk when he came out to cut his promo. But hold on. When they when CM Punk came out and gave his promo, it was fire. It was like, "You talk about my wife again, you're gonna need your dad, you're gonna need everybody, you're gonna need Brooklyn." I was like, damn, CM Punk coming for him. But CM Punk's like, yeah. So CM Punk let him know, bring the Masked Man, bring everybody you got, because it's not gonna be enough. You get in 2011, CM Punk, like you asked for. And he's like, you couldn't even handle 2025 CM Punk by yourself, which he was right, because he needed tsunamis on F5 by Braun Lesnar, tsunami by Bronson Reed, Drew McIntyre throwing him in the cage. He had valid points. And then the dude kicking him, the random dude. So he had valid points that whole time. So but that led to Rhea Ripley and them coming out. And when Rhea Ripley and who was it? Rhea Ripley and Io Sky came out, right? And when Rhea Ripley and Io Sky came out, they were coming to talk about their title defense that they got coming up next week on Monday Night Raw against the Kabuki Warriors. And Asuka hits Rhea with the miss. They had start attacking Io, and they basically take them out. And they let them know, like, yo, this ain't gonna be an easy shot. You gotta earn this title. This ain't an easy title. You gotta earn this. So, by the way, y'all, hey, we the ones. Yeah, throw that out there. But it was it was it was a good match. It's gonna be a good match. It's gonna be a great match, actually. Next Raw. By the way, next Raw is the 1 year anniversary on Netflix. Uh, and so we're gonna see probably Roman Reigns. You're gonna see all the big stars come out because it's the 1 year anniversary. They're gonna do something big for it. So tune into that Raw. Uh, so another match that we had Raquel Rodriguez versus Stephanie Valkyria. I think I said it right. I don't know. But Stephanie Valkyria. Um, so, that was a great match. We saw the Devil's Kiss. Uh, Raquel holding her own, though. Raquel didn't ask for help. Raquel didn't receive help. Raquel just tried to hold her own against her, but it just didn't work. And Stephanie Valkyria retained her title. But the match itself, it was great. I'm glad the Judgment Day didn't really interfere. But yeah, that match was. Oh yeah, and that we got a Grande Americano versus Javon Evans. Man, that match is gonna be good because we all know Islam with Kaiser under there, so we know that's gonna be a good match. Uh, so man, I know any match with Javon Evans, it might just be because I'm a little biased, but any match with Javon Evans is great to me. Like I love Javon Evans when he comes in the ring. Watching Javon Evans is something special. And when you see Javon Evans in the ring, it's like, wow, this man, he's got it all. He's got all the talent in the world, all the skills. He's special. The young OG, man. But leading to that, the Stephanie Valkyria match. Stephanie, like I said, she retained. And it was great. Um, leading to that, to wrap it all up, the main event on Monday Sorry about that, y'all. We had technical difficulties. My internet went out. I just got it back up and running. We're good to go. But back to it. Really sorry about that. Back to it. The main event. We had Rey Mysterio versus Logan Paul. Right? So with that match, it was great. And I love how the interference came in. And I love how the masked man revealed himself. Now, I'm gonna give a shout out to me. I'm gonna give a shout out to Tisha. I'm gonna give a shout out. Who else said it? I think Timbo said it could be Austin Theory. Give a shout out to Timbo. Give a shout out to Jaw. Uh, man, we all knew it was Austin Theory. It was Austin Theory. I mean, we gave some random guesses, but deep down inside, everybody knew it was Austin Theory. And I'm glad he finally revealed himself. And I think it makes sense to add him to the vision because now you got Logan Paul, Austin Theory, Bronson Reed, and Braun Breaker. It makes perfect sense because Austin Theory is a great heel. Logan Paul is a great heel. Bronson Reed's a great heel. And Braun Breaker is a great heel. And now with Austin Theory by his side, I don't see CM Punk losing. I don't. My bad. And by the way, it's 3 weeks from now, a year. It will make a year on Netflix. So in 3 weeks, that's when we'll have CM Punk versus Braun Breaker, and Braun Breaker might win the title because it's the 1 year anniversary. So Braun Breaker might win the title in 21 days. We'll just have to sit around and find out if he can win the title. And the Usos might be the tag team champs in 21 days. That's matter of fact, in 21 days, I'm calling it. The Usos are the new tag team champs. Usos are the new tag team champs. Braun Breaker is the new world heavyweight champ. And Rhea Ripley and Io Sky is the new women's tag team champions. That's my predictions for the 1 year anniversary for Raw on Netflix. Those are my early predictions. Speaking of that, that's all the topics we got to run through for today. Y'all see this link up here? Click it. It takes you to the Not Move Podcast shop. Check out the Not Move Podcast shop. We got hoodies, we got shirts, we got everything that you can think of. Also, I don't know if we're still doing this. We might still be. So they'll correct me if I'm wrong, but I think there's still a $10 raffle going on where you can put $10 in, show proof that you're subscribed to the podcast, and you get a chance to win a jersey, real NFL jersey. So check that out, y'all. On other news, 4 letters, 1 word. Yeet, Not Move Podcast out. This thing won't let me do.
This non-casual podcast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or reused without the authorized written consent of the Not Move Podcast Network. Thank you, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.